Mr. Ackerman? Mr. Ackerman? Mr. Ackerman, it's the reporter from the Daily Chronicle. I rang you last week about an interview. Mr. Ackerman? Mr. Ackerman? Mr. Ackerman? Oh, Mr. Ackerman. Oh, I'm the reporter from the Daily Chronicle.
Yes, I know. I've been waiting for you. Good.
Mr. Ackerman, is it true that you invented the term sci-fi for science fiction?
Absolutely. Riding around in an automobile in 1954, had the radio on, heard them mention hi-fi, and since science fiction had been on the tip of my tongue ever since 1926, I stuck out my tongue, looked in the mirror, and tattooed on the end of my tongue was sci-fi.
You've been collecting science fiction memorabilia now for 62 years. How did you get started?
A magazine called Amazing Stories in 1926, October. Jumped off the newsstand, grabbed hold of me, said, "Take me home, little boy, you will love me."
Who are some of the big directors you know?
Well, greatest of them all was Fritz Lang, the man who discovered Peter Lorre and gave us Metropolis and Woman in the Moon. In modern times, there's John Landis. He had me perform in both Schlock the Banana Monster and later on in Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Out of the 350,000 or so items that you have, what would be your most treasured piece?
The Dracula ring of Bela Lugosi himself. I keep company with the scarab ring of Boris Karloff,
Fascinating.
who was Imhotep, the 3,700-year-old dead mummy.
Very interesting. I'll get a photo of that. Mr. Ackerman? Mr. Ackerman? Mr. Ackerman? Oh, here you are, Mr. Ackerman.
Yes. And there's something I want to show you. From my favorite film, Metropolis, which I have seen 77 times, the Robotrix, Ultima Futura Automaton, recreated for me over a period of a year and a half and 600 hours.
Mr. Ackerman? Mr. Ackerman? Mr. Ackerman? Mr. Ackerman?
You called?
Gee, Mr. Ackerman, I've been searching for you everywhere.
Yes, well, I've been in the Black Lagoon. As a matter of fact, there is the creature from the Black Lagoon.
That's the one?
That's the one, once abandoned in a studio, taken home by a janitor, given to his son who ran around in a $35,000 suit scaring kids at Halloween time, sold it to a boy down the street for $5. I called him, I said, "Hey, kid, like to double your investment?" And he laughed. He gave it to me for my museum. And now he joins Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi, Vincent Price.
Of course, yeah.
Myself when I was alive. And here a treasure from the days when I was editor of Famous Monsters of Filmland. A 13-year-old Stephen King sent this letter to me.
This is going to make a great story, Mr. Ackerman. Mr. Ackerman? Mr. Ackerman? Not again. Mr. Ackerman! Mr. Mr. Ackerman? Mr. Ackerman? This isn't very funny, Mr. Ackerman. Well, I got the story. I guess I should quit while I'm ahead.
He was very interesting, that man. A bit strange. Strange house. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I went and had a look at that Michael Jackson Thriller clip. He's in there. I guess it just goes to show you, not everyone's a liar.